Oh my god. Shit. Why, hello there. Today is May the 5th. May the 4th has passed. And now, may the 5th be with you. Um, okay. I think you're going to see this video before you see the Japan vlog trip. There's levels to that. It's because I want to kind of script it out a bit. I won't spoil anything, but I was in Japan for 8 days in between the end of my winter semester, so from January to the end of March, and to now the start of my summer semester, which started today. Um, it was a very short trip, and honestly, it was a very spontaneous, impulsive trip, but I mean, I had the means to do so, and I thought it would be nice to kind of like travel to get my mind off of school because I have been working part time and doing school since last summer. So I'm like, I kind of need a break. So I did that, and I had the like the funnest time. More on that. I had like a really great time in Japan, and I think I met like a lot of wonderful people, although brief. I wish I kind of had the opportunity to kind of get to know them a bit more too, but for what it was, I felt like I was able to really relax and build a more concrete understanding of who I am as a person and what I kind of want to see more of in myself thrive a bit more. So, yeah, that was fun. I guess I wanted to say thank you for being here. It's been a little over a year since my first YouTube video, which I believe was released May 3rd of 2025. That was also kind of a spontaneous turn of events for that year. I guess I didn't have a script for today, but part of what I wanted to honor in myself was the projects that I started, where that got me, albeit like where they got me, for the understanding that it brought me to what I believe a community needs, and what I myself need in a community. I think, although there were fun times, I did kind of push myself a bit over the edge. And yeah, some things just closed. And that's okay. You know, I think I've realized that some things just work out the way they work out, and it might not always go as you may plan it to, and that's totally fine. I think right now that journey isn't something I want for myself right now to manage and to kind of like lead and coordinate and plan. I think that's too much. My capacity at the moment is just maybe for the rest of this year, I think I really want to see myself thrive as who I am. And by that, I mean, I just really want to connect with people of different age ranges and of different backgrounds and try to get like a better understanding of like how they are the person they are now and honor that journey and take what experiences and lessons that they have learned and kind of like learn from them. I think that's quite the fun thing to do and quite the honorable thing to do, and I guess I'm very lucky to be a geriatric medicine nurse because I hear stories from my patients and their families, and you know, it's silly how big we make out problems to be in our lives when like you see these people live for like 4 times the amount of what you've lived, and they've seen wars, they've lived through them, and it's such a different scale of what we're facing now and it's not even comparable. It's different. They're two different things, but I think it's kind of amazing when you start to honor the people and the journey that they've been through to be where they are now. and to be the person that they are now and to show up for how those experiences have shaped them. I think it's also through that experience that I kind of learned or I guess how important it is to have like a safety system around you, like a safety net of people you can rely on, whether that be like family members or close friends. Honestly, I've been doing reflecting on that too and seeing like what areas of my life need kind of balancing out in terms of the relationships I have with other people and the relationships I have with my community and with my family. It's strange to admit that there have been deficits, not because of them, because you can't control that. That's just how they are. But I think it's also acknowledging again that like it's never gonna be one shoe size fits all, but it's also a matter of finding what best fits you and what shoes you can wear one day and what shoes you can wear another that feels more comfortable and fulfilling, I guess. So I'm glad that traveling has kind of given me that invigorated sense of curiosity and insight too. The joy of finding myself and the joy of like carving a path that makes me feel the most fulfilled, and not in the sense of like fulfilling people's expectations of me and how they wanted me to be growing up, especially being an only child raised in a Catholic household. There's so much that I've taken for granted this far, and so much I still continue to realize and unlearn that I feel like everyone's capable of, but aren't always at a place to start kind of thinking about. I am kind of looking forward to that, and I love how it's only like the 5th month of the year. We're not even halfway there, and thinking about how it's already been a year since my last YouTube video when I was stressed about, balancing school and work, about starting all these passion projects, and looking back to like where that got me halfway, or I guess to the later half of the year, and acknowledging how those experiences shaped me and how those expectations weren't met, and how that's okay. And it's fine to start again. And I guess the beauty in that is knowing that I do have the power to do that. And I think that's pretty fun. Like, I definitely find myself much more joyful and much more thrilled to see what I can mold. Because I have molded things. I've molded a community, even though it didn't work out for myself, it worked for others. I've molded for myself the space to kind of pursue my art, even though I do feel burdened with balancing everything. Kind of just the grace to be patient with it. And I've given myself the curiosity to see where YouTube might take me, and the joys of like figuring out and learning how to edit on the go. It's just like this continuous like growing and learning process of like, what can I do next? What can I do to make this better? What can I do to make this feel right? I think that's what I want to do for the rest of the year. I want to do what feels right. I have to say right now, everything I've done this far, at least since Japan and since coming back, even though I'm so extremely jet lagged and sleep deprived, day 3 since coming back, it's just feel so sure of myself in ways that I don't think I've been in a while. And I feel very comforted knowing that I feel safe in my body and where I am, and in this space that I've created for myself with my mom, with my dad, with my friends. So yeah, you'll see the Japan vlog when it's ready. I actually just started class today. I really hope this is still recording. Let me just quickly check. Sorry, let me sit down. I actually started class today, but because of the jet lag, I kind of slept through the class. So after this, and it's now 7:45, I will be doing my notes. And I have class tomorrow in person too, so I'm not very thrilled for that, but I'm kind of, again, excited to see how it goes. Is there anything else? I think, I mean, I could preface this more in the Japan video. Let's just save it for the Japan video. I should really do my notes. I'm gonna do that. Maybe you'll see this video at the end of the week. Yeah, I think I'll edit it throughout the week. So I'll see you for the rest of the year, I hope. It's been nice. I'm so excited to see and to meet every new person who watches my videos. I hope maybe we can be friends. That would be nice. Or honestly, I'm just more curious to see like where you're based and like again like your own experiences if you're filming, if you're a student, if you've also recently traveled, like what's life been for you in this kind of weird state of the world. You gotta find the joys in it too. So um, here we are. And I'd love to get to know you guys more and to know myself more, really, over the next coming years and months of life. And we'll see how long this YouTube thing goes. Uh, I'm doing it for myself, but more so for my community and for my friends and to share the knowledge that I have. Um, gotta go, gotta go. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate the time that you spent giving me your ear and your attention. Now I turn to you and I ask you to do the same for yourself. And I hope you really get to treat yourself to something sweet, if that's your thing, or at least something that you enjoy doing. Get some vitamin D. The sun's out wherever you are. I hope it is. And drink lots of water, please. I didn't do that enough. I'm not doing it enough now. And just take care of yourself. Be gentle. Um, I hope if you're feeling isolated, just know there are people around you who want to help. I'm gonna go. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.